being selfless, committed. Now, our tradition here is unlike any other. Now, Ray, these scholarships are yearly. You perform on the field, you perform in the classroom, and if you don't, they take that all away. You can't be satisfied. There's no guaranteed spot on my team.
It's my brother, again.
Baymar.
It's Mama.
Ray.
Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the Disney Plus review tube. In advance, like it, subscribe, thumbs up, flex it out, whatever you guys do on All Things Justice. Now, here on the Disney Plus review tube, we are going to be talking about safety. So the movie Safety features the former Clemson safety football player who also played running back in high school, Ray McAlrethbay. Now, this is a really, really good movie. It has an invincible feel to it that stars Vince Papale and his journey to the Eagles, but in a different way. I think Ray McAlrethbay experiences more adversity by far. This movie displays a perfect spectrum of the fact that anything can be done in any hardship situation and you can complete your dreams, but you will probably have minimal free time. The character of Ray McAlrethbay is one who had a great high school career but suffers with a family, inquiry of not having the benefit of the doubt of a father figure, and his mother is a drug addict. So while she suffers with all of those circumstances, he finds himself with the news of his brother, younger brother, is living by himself while he's attending Clemson and trying to make the football team as a safety. And at the same time, he makes it and he achieves that accolades. And right when he achieves that accolade, and right when everything looks up, he gets a phone call from his brother, even based on a true story. A couple differences here and there, but based on a true story of he has to look out for his brother or has to find someone to look out for his brother. At the same time, could be put in foster care as recommended. At the very last second of their meeting with the state, they realize that, hey, I'm going to take him. McAlrethbay makes that decision, but also hides him in his dorm. Takes care of him, makes sure he goes to school, makes sure he does everything he needs to do. But this is a very inspiring story that I feel like everybody should watch, not because of the football aspect, but because of life balance. The fact that you can overcome anything with a little bit of assistance and help from, other family, not blood related even, but also the fact that friends that are out there and your coaches, a lot of them do care about you. Not all of them, but a lot of them do care. And given the circumstance and the quality of character, you can achieve anything and continue your goal. But the movie is really well done. The acting is great. And this was actually a sad story in a lot of ways. We see the lack of being able to afford housing and food and keeping balance. And he's trying to live his life. Ray's trying to live his life to the best, but he can't because of the football schedule and taking care of his brother. And we can tell that he's sad. He doesn't want to live that life, but we can tell that he wants to be a normal person, and he's not going to get that. Based off the decisions and being a better character, he is forced into a realistic event of which I'm sure many people endure, that I've even heard of and read about, that they are not so blessed with the opportunity to be by themselves. So they have to take care of family, and they have to look out for them, and they have to sacrifice their wants to accomplish the needs of day-to-day living and livelihood and all of that in between. So in that regard, this movie succeeds. Without spoiling too much, I'm going to give this movie an A-. A lot of good football stuff, but they threw in the Clemson's, football, theme. They really threw in the fact that he's going to make the team, that he's on the team, that he's balancing practice and everything else. But it's more about his life. It's more like of a show-off documentary, which is awesome and inspiring, and no way, shape, or form taking away from that. But the reason why I give it an A- and nothing above that is because football, it's about him, and we're just not seeing a whole lot of football activity. It doesn't seem like it's all about football, but it does seem like he's not the biggest star on the team, but he's a hell of a player. and he put even some of the starters on their butts and made some plays. But I don't think he was of NFL quality. And on a professionalism standpoint, I feel like college is nice and everything. You attend it, you learn from it, you take away experiences, and those extracurriculars you must do because it makes you more of a diverse and stronger person. And that's where the grade of an A- is achieved, but not so much from a football standpoint. There's a lot of good supporting cast members. They do a good job. They look alike from how they would in real life. And it hits home. If you've ever tried to accomplish something and you feel alone and you feel like you can't do it and you're trying to kind of make your ends meet through a day-to-day basis, this movie is definitely for you.